Good morning guys, welcome back to my channel if you're new. My name's Ariella, I'm a second-year medical student and I make videos about my life as a second-year medical student. Hopefully you can maybe see the new camera quality because I got a new phone. My fiance needs to have his winter tires changed over, so we're gonna go do that and then I'll get started on my study day and kind of clue you in as to how far behind I am right now. Alright guys, so as you can see, I started out today with lectures, which is not my usual things. If you guys watch my channel a lot, you know that I usually like to start with my note cards, and I do have quite a few of them right now. I think I have about 1,000 cards built up, but I'm really behind on lectures right now. We had 2 days of lecture last week that I didn't get to, and then obviously yesterday I didn't get to lecture if I'm like not caught up on the ones the week before. So I have about, I think, 22 hours of lecture to catch up on. So I'm gonna start with that and just do note cards intermittently because I have a quiz on Friday, and so getting the lectures out of the way is more important for me right now. I made these little to-do lists for my lectures, and as you can see, this is week 1 last week, and I still have quite a few lectures to get through, and then I have to get through basically all of week 2 before my quiz on Friday. Yeah, I think today's end somewhere around here, like the fungal infections, so we'll see how many I can get done. I do also want to do some note cards because, like I said, I have quite a few of those, but here we are.
Approach to the diagnosis and treatment of conditions resulting from alterations of normal hormone physiology. So in the scope of endocrinology, we're basically looking at hormones.
All right, so I've been working on lecture for a little bit, just finished up this lecture with all these lovely diseased toenails. I'm gonna fill in the lecture with green so that notifies that it's done, and I have 4 more lectures from last week to go through, so hopefully we can finish all of these today. Okay, so I'm back in the car again because I had to drop off my fiance to go get his car, which now has its winter tires on it. It's 1:47, so at 2 o'clock I have a meeting with the e-board of one of the club groups that I'm in, so I'm gonna head inside and get all ready for that, then continue watching lecture after that, and hopefully I'm gonna start a 2-hour YouTube study stream sometime this afternoon/evening, and I'm gonna try and get the Pomodoro timer on the screen, so we'll see if I'm tech savvy enough to figure out how to do that, but for now we're heading inside to go do our meeting. Also, does anybody have a parsley plant that just will not die? Like, this has been thriving since this summer. It's been freezing multiple times and this thing just keeps growing. It looks like it's all droopy because it's dying, but it's just because it's so heavy up top that it's like falling over. So I don't know why the parsley is growing so well. Mint is doing too bad. Well, mint is doing okay. Like, it's not the best, but we pretty rarely use mint. And the rosemary's like hanging in there. We will grab a sprig of that sometimes if we need it, but oh my god, this parsley is just like overgrown. Hey guys. Why don't we just get started and not necessarily reach out just yet, but just have that in our back pocket. So that's the end of January. Yeah, that would be awesome. Perfect. Okay, that's everything that I had. Is there anything else that you guys wanted to touch on? I figured this would probably be pretty short. Okay, awesome. Thank you so much, guys. All right, that's that meeting done. So I'm gonna go back to watching lecture and just chilling out until I wanna start my study stream. So I just looked into how to get a timer on Streamlabs. It looks like it's probably not gonna work because when I do my study streams, I stream from my Mac, and the program that you use to add a timer to Streamlabs is not Mac compatible, so I'm not gonna be able to do that, but it's not a big deal because I use a shared Pomodoro timer anyway called Marinara Timer. People can click the link and separately watch their own timer, so it's not a big deal, and they're synchronized. Yeah, so I'm just gonna do what I said and watch a lecture now that I know that that doesn't work.
And guess what? You got to ignore that until the fire reduces more advanced. So remember the fire, remember where it is.
All right, guys, so I've moved down to the bedroom. I got all the lectures from last week finished and one lecture from this week finished. So we basically watched 2 days worth of lecture in one day. So hopefully I can catch up by the time that we get to the quiz. And now I'm just gonna do as many Anki cards as I can before I put my stuff away at like 8:30, 9 o'clock. Just to make sure that I'm not increasing the number of cards that I need to do every day and hopefully getting a little bit of a decrease. So